Lights, camera, action. Got me singing I'm Sorry, Miss Jackson. All right.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Okay. I decided that we were going to take a step back. Because last week we did living situation, which should be week 2. And we totally neglected week 1, which gives you pretty much the basis of this class. Okay? All courses, students will learn about the 8 domains of recovery. 1 is spiritual situations. 1 is 2 is educational. 3 is assets. 4 is vocational. 5 is leisure and recreation. 6 is health and wellness. Come on in.
Hi, wrong class.
Come on, wrong class. Okay. 7 is health and 6 is health and wellness. 7 is intimacy. And 8 is spiritual. Okay. Identify the 8 different domains of wellness. Describe how the different domains affect each other. And whiteboard or flip chart with marker. We're not going to use the flipboard or the marker because we have the information right in front of us. If anybody needs an ink pen that want to make notes, here's ink pens. Anybody need an ink pen? No ink pen. Okay. 8, the icebreaker. Well, we're not going to write down on the whiteboard. Okay. Read instructions on page 127 through 130.
You got my folder?
I don't think I have your folder with
That's
anything in
all
it.
right.
So, I kind of recycled the folders. Okay, we're going to start this exercise from 127 to 130. That's on the second page of this outline. Okay, we're going to cover living situations. Do you have a home? Are you safe in your home? Safe from outsiders? Safe from fire hazards? Safe from roommates, loved ones? Do you have food in the fridge? Okay, that's going to be covered in your living situation, which we did last week. Okay, week 2, educational. What we've learned in school. What we learned from family and friends. And what we learned on TV and books on our own. Week 4 will be assets. Come on, Bob, have a seat. Don't worry about that, just sit down. All right. Are our bills paid? Do we have income? Do we have belongings? Vocational. What we have, do we have a job? Do we volunteer? Do we work for fun, gardening, building, birdhouses, etc.? Leisure. Do you have any hobbies? Okay, turn the page over. Okay, that's the same thing. It did not copy the other side. Health and wellness. How much do you work out? Are you healthy? Do you go to the doctor? Intimacy. Are you intimate? Do you have someone who loves you? Do you have someone that you kiss or hug or do things that are intimate? And spiritual. Do you go to church? I know Bob does. Bob's Catholic. So Bob goes to church. Do you go to church? Do you pray? Do you pray to a God or do you not pray?
When I pray.
Okay, let me finish. Okay? So, I want you to turn to chapter 6, moving forward, mapping our goals across. Okay? Last week, which is what we should have done this week, we're going to talk about living situation again. Okay? But we're going to go to the exercises because we pretty much read the beginning of let me see, living situation. Okay, exploring strength about our home and housing. I want you to list housing and home strength you currently have. Let's use an example. My apartment is okay. I have several art posters that I like. There are a big park close to where I walk. The stove is big enough. Somebody give me what's positive about your place. Beverly, what's positive about where you live?
I have a smart TV.
You have a smart TV. Okay, so you have belongings. That's one of the dimensions. What else?
I have artwork and knickknacks.
Okay, these are belongings as well. And what else?
It's on the bus line.
It's on the bus line, which is important. Do you feel safe?
Yeah.
You are safe. Do you have food in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Okay, so all your basic needs are taken care of.
Yeah.
And you told me last week that you have a great support system to where if you need something, your family will make sure that you got it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a good thing to have. You have to have a support system. Okay, Bob, what about you?
Well, I live in a nice apartment.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You don't have,
No, that's
She's not
Allison.
here.
She's not here. Yeah, I
She's
left
not
it on
here today?
Christine's desk.
okay,
Okay?
thank you.
All right. What about you, Bob?
I live in a very good apartment out in a good area, but I'm sorry to interrupt you earlier.
Right?
About prayers.
Right?
When I'm at the Catholic church I attend on Sunday.
Right.
I do those prayers in my thoughts, but not verbally since I'm around a crowd of people.
Okay.
But at home, in privacy or at private, late at night with my bedroom light turned on, while I'm laying down on top of my bed, I do those prayers verbally.
Absolutely.
That's how I do it.
Okay, so you say you do feel safe in your own place.
It's in a safe area. and it's a
That's good.
apartment.
That's good. You said safer in the last apartment that you had, correct?
Because I was living at the dead end part of Winfield Avenue in Price Hill,
Yes.
and walking distance from Elder Seton High School, so it's getting to be a bad area.
Yes.
But on Saturday, June 25th, 2005, which was over 14 years ago, I moved from that apartment to the Delhi Estates.
Okay, are you
On
still
Delhi
there?
Pike, yeah, in Delhi.
Are you still at this place?
Yeah.
And it's safe. Do you have belongings?
Yes,
And do you have food in the fridge?
yes.
What makes your apartment so special? What one thing you can identify that makes your apartment your
I live by
own?
myself.
You live by
I
yourself,
live
hey.
by myself.
I live by myself too, and I like it. I can walk around any way I choose. I can make as much noise. I don't have to clean up. I can walk around without taking a shower for 6 days and no one smell me. All kind of things. So living alone is a goal, a dimension as well. Your living situation determines a lot of things about you, and you have to be comfortable in your own home. Okay, you, Justin.
I live in Summit, Beaver Hospital,
Okay,
and I feel safe.
you feel safe.
Place, there's staff that work there that keeps us safe.
Okay,
Policemen there.
All right.
that work to keep us safe. Do I like it? No.
now,
But
Can I
is it
ask you
safe?
something, Justin?
hold on, let him finish.
Okay.
But is it safe? Yes.
Okay,
It's safe from fights. There is fights, there is stuff like that, but they break them up quick and they call codes and they get help but other than that, it's pretty good.
I heard that there are levels of Summit.
Yeah.
Explain what, in just a small amount of time, explain what the levels are.
Levels are based on your behavior and when you get out.
Right,
I'm a level 5,
which is the highest.
which is the highest.
Okay,
I'm on that for another month and a half, 2 months,
okay,
and then I go for conditional release,
okay,
which they process you out. They do risk assessments, they do all kinds of stuff where doctors come in and interview you, make sure you're safe to go out into the community.
right, absolutely.
And then after that, you see a judge and he discharges you.
Okay, and you're seemingly on your way to this
I'm
discharge.
on my way. I'm right around the corner. As long as I'm good and don't mess up.
See, you have great behavior, and it's a pleasure having you in this class.
Thank you.
All right. Do you have food in the fridge?
We get food, 3 hots and cots.
3 hots in the cot. All right. So your basic need of food is met.
Right.
Okay. How about, are there parks around? Do you have?
When you're a level 4, you get to go out with a case manager.
Okay.
You can go to parks, you can go
Right.
to AA meetings, you can go to all kinds of different spots.
Okay.
You can go. So you get to,
You get a little bit more freedom, but
Freedom,
level
level
5 you
four.
can leave and
By
go on
yourself.
by yourself.
yeah.
Okay. And do they give you a specific hour?
They give you, actually,
A pass.
a pass. I got a yellow sheet.
Mm-hmm.
It says when you gotta come back,
Mm-hmm.
what time you left, and you don't be late. Because if you're late, they will not let you go on your next bank.
Oh,
Not a
God.
minute late.
Okay.
If you think you're gonna be late, you call in and tell them, hey, the bus is running late. or
Right.
Something like that, because they got you on a tight schedule. I mean,
Right.
You're there,
So it's time controlled as well.
right.
All right. And you're looking forward to getting your own place,
Oh,
correct?
yeah, I got some money saved and I'm
Okay.
in place. I gotta stay in, a treatment center for 3 months.
Okay.
Therapeutic housing.
All
I
right.
don't know if you've heard of the Montgomery House.
Montgomery House I
The
have.
Kemper House.
Yes, the Kemper House as well.
You go to the Kemper House for 3 months and then you go to a group home.
Okay.
But since I've got money saved, I get to go to my own apartment.
All right. Very good. I think that's outstanding. Everybody, come on everybody. Wake up, Bob. All right. There we go. All right. Thank you, Bob. Melvin,
Yeah.
how about you? Give me a
I
little,
like where I'm living at.
okay, you feel safe,
Yeah, the atmosphere is good.
okay, and you have food in the fridge, imagine,
Oh, yeah, I got everything measured.
okay, and, let's see, my apartment is okay, you have posters on the wall, you have pictures and art,
Got all my art.
Okay.
From downstairs.
okay, do you have parks where you around, do
Oh,
you?
yeah, I got that kind of leisure time where I can walk. If I
Okay.
don't like walking, I just drive.
Right, do you exercise a lot?
Yeah, I'm gonna exercise today.
Okay, good. All right. All right, who did I miss? Beverly, what question did you have for Justin?
Oh, I was gonna ask you if they ever mistreat you there.
Sometimes the staff will get a little annoyed. All the staff are, they have to do an FBI background check to get them to work there.
Right?
So, they're pretty good to us.
Okay.
But, just like anybody, people get mad, people get upset. and-
Because I was mistreated when I was at Summit
Mm-hmm.
years ago. This was back when it was called the Lewis
The
Center.
Lewis Center, absolutely.
I was physically struck by a staff member.
Oh, wow. And what was the result of? Did anything happen disciplinary?
No.
Nothing?
I never said anything,
You didn't?
no.
Okay, why didn't you report it? Because at that point, your living condition became unsafe. Why didn't you report it?
I don't know, didn't come of it.
Okay. All right, well, okay, Tom. Wake up.
Yeah, I like my apartment.
Okay.
Ironically, I'm thinking of moving, but finding out some of the prices of apartments is absolutely amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely expensive.
Yeah, it's like twice what I'm paying now.
Okay. If you had a specific area you wanted to move to, where would it be?
Well, I was thinking of moving to Maryland.
Okay,
Because it's close to a lot of the things I'm interested in, art, Cincinnati Art Club, Marineland Art Barn.
okay.
But
But,
I'm looking at about a 50% rent increase.
Oh, wow.
I can't afford that.
okay, so are you gonna stay in your own place
Yeah, I'm
until
gonna stay.
you find something? How about home ownership? Have you ever considered home ownership?
I don't have the income for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I just bought my first condo about a year ago, and my living conditions are the safest living conditions that I've ever been in. I can leave and leave my door unlocked. I can go to sleep with my door open. That's just how safe I feel in my community. My community is basically older, retired people.
What community is that?
Harrison. Legacy Way. No, thank you, Bob. Harrison, I've been there again for 1 year, and yet I don't have food in my refrigerator because I haven't been grocery shopping, but I can't afford food. I need to go to the grocery store in order to have my house fulfilled.
That's what Chipotle's for.
That's what Chipotle and all the other restaurants are for. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been eating fast food for the last couple of days. Even though I'm trying to work on the weight, I've been eating fast
Did you say
food.
that was your goal?
That was my goal.
Like 10 pounds?
I did lose the 10 pounds, and now I'm gaining weight because now I'm gaining muscle. So I did meet my goals. We spoke about goals last week. Was it last week?
Yeah.
Okay, we spoke about goals last week. I asked you to give me a weekly goal. And now let's go around the room and answer what that weekly goal was and what you did to achieve it, if you achieved it or not. Beverly.
I think my goal was to lose weight, and I did lose 4 pounds.
All right, Beverly. Very nice, very nice. How about you, Tom? Were you here last week?
Yeah.
Okay, you made a 1 week goal. What was that 1 week goal?
Update my resume?
Did you?
Yes.
Okay, so your resume is updated. Have you been sending it out for jobs?
Not really. But
Not really?
I had to get the resume done first before I move for a job.
Absolutely, absolutely. But you accomplished that 1 week goal. Okay, what about you?
I don't remember my goal.
You don't?
But I'm sure, I think I completed it.
I think you completed it. It was based on your son, a better relationship with your son. And I'm sure you completed it. There was no question in my mind that you were going to achieve your goal. Absolutely. Bob, what was your goal from last week and what did you do to achieve it?
In a way I didn't, but in a way I did.
How about your goal was cleaning your house?
I thought it was laundry, but
Laundry, it was laundry.
it was both.
It was both. Cleaning your house, you were
I
going to do
didn't-
laundry
I
as
did
a
not
1 day
do the cleaning of
goal.
the apartment.
You
I
didn't?
not do the cleaning of the apartment. As far as job goes, laundry, I got it done last night,
Okay,
but late at night.
late, but you accomplished the goal. Now, you didn't accomplish the whole goal,
Right.
but you set out to accomplish something and you did that. You have to be happy and proud
You
with
know it's
yourself.
late at night.
Late at night, it's good. It was done before morning.
I think that's why he asked, how am I doing it? And I told him I'm a little tired.
Oh, okay. Yeah, stand up doing laundry will wear you out. Okay, Melvin.
Consuming leisure time and trying not to drive my car if I don't have to.
Okay,
And just staying positive.
okay. Give me a little bit more on that. Are there, I asked you, were there parks close to you, and you said
Yeah.
you have a place where you go do your leisure,
Yeah,
and you work out pretty constantly.
yeah, I'm gonna work out today downstairs.
Okay, all right. So, what housing and home strengths did you use in the past? I had my own apartment for 5 years. I had Section 8 rental assistance. I know how to sew and once made curtains. I don't like that question. I don't kind of like that question. What about you? It's not specific enough, but yes, Bob.
When my mom, before she moved to the Bailey place, was living at her house, I stayed at her house on the weekend.
Right.
And I would, and where the rest of my part-time job, I was in walking distance from there. She took care of my rent checks and my bills. All I had to do was sign my name to them.
Right.
But when she moved to the Bailey place, I'm doing all my checks on my own now.
Are you managing your own finances?
Right, all the
Okay.
checks or bills I pay for.
Okay.
All the laundry I'm taking care of now.
Okay. Well, that's part of one of your 8 dimensions as well. That's assets. Do we all have financial income coming in? Do we have jobs? Do we have, I'm trying to wonder, do we have belongings? You said you have belongings because you had your own places. You had art on the wall. How about, are our bills paid? Do we pay our bills on time? We do. Okay? Bills are paid on time. Do we have income? Do we have money coming in to where we can pay our bills? Yes.
The paychecks I make for my part-time job, I get paid once every 2 weeks on Wednesday, and I get
Right.
paid today.
Okay?
And that's sent from the rest of my part-time job, I have my check out Fifth Third Bank.
Right.
Since I'm considered by the federal government to be mentally disabled,
Right.
I receive checks from the federal government or Social Security, they send my check account Fifth Third Bank on the 3rd of each month.
Yeah, me too. My Social Security check arrives on the 3rd, and my VA pension arrives on the 1st. So my income is, I'm pretty blessed when it comes to income. Plus my part-time job here, which I absolutely love, I make a decent amount here. So, I have a budget, and I stick with that budget. Do you guys have budgets? How do you manage your money? You said you had a caregiver who managed your money, but now you manage your own money, correct?
I
Okay?
also, my brother is, if anything should happen to my mom, who's living in Vail Place now,
Okay?
my brother becomes my power of attorney.
Okay, absolutely. So you have a good support system. You have a good payee. These are things that you don't have to worry about. Okay, how about you, Tom?
Well, I have a part-time job.
Okay,
I get SSDI.
okay.
But it just seems like, you know, you see the end of the month coming up and it's like, oh God.
Oh God, here come the bills. Yeah,
Well, I haven't had to ask anybody for money since March,
okay.
so.
Do you have good caregivers? People you can depend on in the time of crisis?
No.
You don't?
Well, I have my dad. but,
Okay.
You know, I have to, if I have to ask him for money, but I'd rather not.
Absolutely. We all want to stand on our own 2 feet. I think that's part of being an adult, is being able to handle your responsibilities. And that's part of a dimension as well. These dimensions, again, aren't just words. These are words to live by. If you practice these dimensions, you can have a successful life. You can find work. You can make good decisions. Decisions about where you live, how you live, belongings. Taking care of your health and wellness is the most important thing. How many of us take care of health and wellness? How many of us exercise? Melvin always exercises. I see him down in the gym room.
I do it like twice a week.
Twice a week.
I don't overdo myself because I get tired
All right?
and I throw off the rest of my schedule for that week.
Okay.
Or maybe for that month, I don't know.
Wasn't that one of your goals as well? Is to exercise twice a week.
Oh yeah, stay active.
Stay active. Okay. So you're meeting your goals.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How about you, Bob?
Mine is also do well and keep them well in shape by doing all these physical exercises. He has an interest in sports also.
Sports. He also does math, so intellectually he works his brain. And I'm truly impressed with you because you go over and beyond Call of Duty with your recovery. Doing the math, doing the exercising, coming to class, participating. Those are good qualities to have, and we appreciate you for that.
I just like to do things that keep me involved.
Hey, stay involved, stay engaged.
It makes me open up.
Yeah,
Just like I've been thinking about tomorrow. The Bengals gonna be on TV again tomorrow night.
okay.
So I was thinking, what kind of strategy would they use this time? Because they didn't, I mean, they could have played better if they wanted to, but they don't want to get any players hurt.
Right,
But they're gonna play bigger team
okay.
tomorrow, so I was just wondering who are the players they're gonna put out to the sacrifice without getting injured?
I got you.
Because Washington is a big team.
It is. Okay, Bob.
Since baseball's my favorite sport, and football's my second most favorite sport, what I like about what's going on now, they're showing professional teams from both sports,
Uh-huh.
both baseball and football and
Right.
television, I should say.
Well, that's one of your dimensions, hobbies, leisure and recreation. Everything we do on any level is based on these domains. If we want to truly work on our recovery. Everything we do, every decision we make are based on these 8 domains. Okay? So, try to incorporate these domains into your life. Try to make leisure and recreation a big part of your life. Have a hobby. Who has hobbies? Okay, what's your hobby, Bev?
Music.
Music! Give me a song. Sing me a song, Bev. Come on, Bev!
I'll sing with you, know the Piano Man, Dojo.
Come on. New York State of Mind.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in.
Okay.
There was an old man sitting next to me,
Alright.
making love to his tonic and gin.
Alright. Alright. Very good. I appreciate that. That was very good. Okay. Now we're going to work on our goals for whatever goal for today. We're going to work on a 1-day goal and we're going to work on a 1-week goal. Okay? How about I start? Today I'm going to go out of my comfort zone and I'm going to introduce myself to one new person in my life. I'm going to make a friend today. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to introduce myself to someone and I'm going to have a conversation with them. That's going to be the goal that I have today and I'm going to achieve that goal. Okay? Beverly, give me a 1-day goal.
A 1-day goal?
1 day. What can you do today to aid in your recovery?
Well, I have to go to the bank or I'll run out of money.
Okay? But that's not a goal.
Well,
Going to the bank is not a goal.
That's the other thing I
It's
should
an
think of.
asset.
Come on, that's part of the assets. You have to, you have a bill to pay, or you just going to the bank to have money in your pocket?
Spending money.
Spending money. Okay, what are you going to spend on?
I have to go to the laundry tomorrow and do my
Oh,
laundry.
Okay, so that's a 1-day goal.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, a 1-day goal doesn't have to be you finding buried treasure or going out to rescue a kid. A 1-day goal can be something as simple as taking a shower or going for a walk, doing a mile. When you say, I'm going to take a walk, give me a little bit more specific. Like, I'm going to walk maybe a half a mile today. Or, I'm going to eat healthier today. Well, what are you going to eat? Give me some ideas of what you're going to eat.
That's my goal.
Okay.
Eat, need some more. Leave out here full and I got a bottomless pit, Ernest.
Okay. Now, what are you going to do about any other goal? Eating's not a goal. We all have to eat. We all have to eat. Melvin,
Oh, yeah, I might have to remind you that you're forgetting something.
what?
I'm forgetting something?
She's forgetting something.
What?
Your coffee. You gotta get your coffee, don't forget now, you say you gotta.
I gotta get some coffee.
I had to, if I hadn't went past my snack bar time, I went and got me a cup, but I didn't have time, so. I'm sitting over here shaking because I haven't had my coffee, so if you see me shaking, don't worry about it, I'll be okay. As soon as I get my cup at 11:30, I'll be okay. All right, now, what housing and home goals do you want to achieve in the future? How about home ownership? Who wants to have home ownership?
Not
Who?
me.
I do. Why not?
If I ever move out of the group home, I'd like to get an apartment, but I don't want to own a home.
Why not?
Too much responsibility.
It's too much responsibility of being in an apartment. You have to adhere by rules.
Hey, is it any difference when you make statements like, I mean, it dwells on me a little bit different. When you say like, who else wanna own a home?
Right?
Okay, if you use that term like house, would that make a difference though?
No, not, a home is a house, a condo, or,
But when you say house.
Yeah, but if something breaks down, you're responsible for it.
okay.
If you live in an apartment, the landlord takes care of it.
But have consideration that I went from paying almost $1,200 a month in rent to $730 something in mortgage. So,
That was a house?
this is a condo.
Oh,
This is a condo, and I was staying in an apartment.
That includes your fees?
That includes my condo fee.
I have a condo and a house.
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
So,
How come you gotta pay mortgages like that?
because I took a 30-year mortgage, my living situation, I want it to be in something that I can control. Even if something breaks down, I do have to be responsible for it.
So if your drain or something gets stopped up, they gotta come in and fix that?
Well, first of all, I have a warranty on everything in my house.
Oh, okay.
So if my stove break down, I pay a $100 deductible. If my refrigerator break down, I pay a $100
How'd you
deductible.
get that?
This came with the home, a warranty with the condo.
For how long, 5 years?
This can go on as long as I pay my insurance, my warranty. It'll go on as long as that warranty is paid. Yes.
So the city will come in too, like if your drain or what your name gets stopped up due to the rain, excessive rain.
Right.
In your basement.
Right.
Gets stopped up or anything gets stopped up, they gotta come in and stick that eye down in there to see if that's your.
Part of my responsibility or the city's
Because if it's the
responsibility.
city, they gotta come in there.
Well,
Fix it free, don't they?
The good thing is that I have a homeowner association
Oh, okay, yeah.
that pretty much would handle something in the event of that.
Oh.
We all heard about the mudslide
Yeah.
in the condo that I lived in. Pretty much the HOA is going to take care of that. So, having said that, my housing is complete. I have an HOA association that handles pretty much everything that goes wrong. So my living situation with my warranty, I feel safe. I feel as though if something happens, I can afford to get it fixed. The deduction of how much I pay, now I have an additional amount of assets that I can save, or I can go out and use the spending money like Bev. I can go out and spend an extra 100 or 200 bucks because I don't have to worry about warranties or things breaking down because everything I have is covered. Yes.
When you spend that money, one good entertainment is to go to a good restaurant.
Okay.
Get breakfast, lunch, dinner there at a good restaurant.
I've been eating out at fast food restaurants for the last 2 weeks. I have not gone to the grocery store because I'm lazy. That's a 1 week goal for me. That was going to be my 1 week goal. Within the next week, I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to buy healthy items. I'm going to do a lot of fruits. I'm going to do a lot of vegetables. I'm going to do a lot of fish, shrimp. I'm going to, again, I've made a healthy lifestyle change. I don't diet anymore. My lifestyle change now is my health and wellness. So that domain is being fulfilled because I've changed my lifestyle. Dieting doesn't work for me. Not eating a certain amount doesn't work for me. Eating healthy, exercising, that's the domain to me that I work on a weekly basis. When I do base my weekly goal, it's usually based around health and wellness because of the lifestyle change that I made. How about you, Justin? Wake up, Justin.
Yeah.
Okay? That's all right.
I don't eat healthy.
You don't?
When I'm on passes, I go out and eat.
Okay.
La Rosa's or Domino's.
Okay, but when you're in the facility, you do eat healthy.
They feed you proportions.
Okay,
You know,
Sometimes it's not enough. But
right? Okay,
They
well,
say it's healthy.
yeah, okay. Bev,
I heard that pizza is a healthy food.
says who?
I learned that in home economics.
What school did you go to?
It's got your,
Cheese is for
it's
dairy.
got your dairy,
Okay,
it's got your, grain,
okay. The
it's-
bread?
It's got your, vegetable, or your protein.
I don't think pizza's that healthy.
I don't think pizza's that healthy either, Bev. Now, you can make a healthy pizza. You can use dough that's been made of cauliflower. I don't know how well that'll taste, but you can make dough of cauliflower. You can use non-meat. How many of you had that Burger King Impossible Whopper
I
now?
don't want that.
I tried it.
Was it gross?
It was not. It was actually very tasty. The smell was a little off of the smell.
What are you talking about?
The Whopper from Burger King, the plant-based Whopper.
White Castle's got that too.
Plant-based Whopper?
Plant-based.
Is it not a meat?
It's not meat, it's a plant-based.
Oh, I don't think I want it.
It's not bad. I'd say go out of your comfort zone and try it. Yeah, Melvin.
When I get pizza, I tell them I just want hamburger. So the guy said, "What you mean hamburger?" I said, "Hamburger." He said, "You mean corned beef?" I said, "That's the
Ground
same
beef?
thing?"
Ground
Yeah,
beef.
I said, "Yeah, that's what I want." I said, "I want extra sauce." So mine always lasts me 4 days.
Okay.
4 days. 4
I ate a
days.
large pizza by myself.
Pretty much when I was eating unhealthy, I could pretty much go through a lot.
When I eat healthy, it shows me how to save money on buying food.
Buying food, absolutely. Proportion. How many of you work on portions? Okay. There's a portion method that you can use. You can make half of it, put it in 4. It's basically 3 portions. 1 big portion and 2 small. Okay? You can put your meat on your large portion, and on the 2 small portions you can use vegetables. Proportion out what you eat. You can't overeat. That's unhealthy. And it doesn't help you any. You gain weight, you clog your arteries. That's not good wellness. So we have to learn how to establish our eating habits. Eating healthy is definitely part of a domain. It's part of your wellness. Health and wellness needs to be addressed. That's part of one of these domains that can help you live a successful life. Melvin.
See, I take it, I always come up with a good concept. Like, you know what Roman noodles is?
Yeah?
I take 2 packs of Roman noodles, boil them, pour the water off them. But first I already take and boil my, ground beef, hamburger patties, boil them, and then shred them.
Okay.
And then put just little round balls. Then I take and mix them with the Roman noodles, right?
Right.
1 piece of cheese. I just keep down like that. So I got more hamburger than I got Roman noodles, so I can take and put a dip of that on some toast, and that's my sandwich.
Okay. All right. Is that healthy?
Oh, yes.
Is it a healthy?
Ramen noodles is very bad for you.
And they because they're made of that plastic.
They got a lot of salt.
So yeah, and the packets are sodium, nothing but sodium.
But see, it goes straight through because I work out so serious and so strong.
But you have to watch your intake as well. Just like proportion, you have to watch your intake as well.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm saying I work out so serious.
Okay.
That when I eat a hamburger, it's like I ain't even ate nothing.
Right.
So when I eat something like that, like 2 sandwiches of that, I just lay back. I don't try not to lay down and go to sleep. I try to let my food digest.
All right.
That's I really eat to try to stretch out.
Okay.
So I ain't gotta keep going back to the store.
All right. Now, identify your feelings and attitudes around the stated goals. Okay? Tell me how you feel about the goals that you made. What did we make a weekly goal? We didn't make a weekly goal yet. Let's go with Bev on a weekly goal. Give me a goal that you can accomplish this week.
Lose 3 or 4 pounds.
Okay? Can you do it?
I've done it in the past.
You've done it. You've done it last week. Okay? Is that realistic? Can we go with 2 pounds instead of maybe 3?
Yeah.
Let's go with 2 pounds.
Okay.
That's more obtainable. We're going to give ourselves obtainable goals. The week I said I was going to lose 5 pounds. I did lose the 5 pounds. But it came at a significant cost. I was sore. I had aches and pains. So now I'm not going to try to lose such a significant amount. I'm going to cut that down to a realistic amount to where my body stays healthy. Okay, give me a 1-week goal.
Let's say 5 resumes and applications.
All right, that's a good goal. That's very good. Okay, what area are you trying to work in? What field do you want to work in?
Customer service, I have 10 years experience.
Okay.
In, call center customer service.
Okay.
I think I can find a job.
All right, what about, are you on Indeed.com? Are you on any site services?
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to be on some of the site services?
Yeah.
Maybe we can sit down and we can go over some of the sites that you may be able to put a resume in, and they'll call you. So, that's a goal. In the next week, we're gonna sit down, that's one of my goals, and that's one of your goals. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna put together a resume and put it on the site. Okay, we're gonna fill out the information, and we're gonna shoot these resumes all over the place. So that can be a weekly goal for us both. Okay,
Are you on LinkedIn?
I am on LinkedIn. I am on LinkedIn.
Is it doing anything for you?
Well, I have a job already, so I don't see myself changing jobs anytime soon.
Oh, so LinkedIn is job specific?
LinkedIn is network specific. Indeed is job specific.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with Indeed, because every job that I've ever received, with the exception of this, I've gotten off Indeed. So we're gonna go with Indeed.com.
Okay.
All right, give me a weekly goal.
The lady that does looks for jobs for patients
Uh-huh.
in our hospital,
Yes,
I met with her once and,
job coach.
yeah, a job coach. I
Okay.
met with her once and we went down to the museum center,
Okay,
and it didn't work out because if you got a record of any kind,
right,
they're not gonna take you, but work on something, getting something else.
okay. Have you thought about working on expungement?
Not yet, it takes several
Okay,
years.
yes, it does. How about we look for jobs that give you second
Can I
chances?
interject something?
Yeah.
real quick? When you say it takes longer, no, if you pay money up front, it'll get done quicker.
Okay, all right, maybe we can sit down and talk about that.
Cause they say $50, that's what you start out with.
Okay,
I don't care what kind of work you got, $50.
all right. Maybe we'll sit down and we'll go over some things that may help you in that area. But one week, in 1 week, you're gonna get with your job coach and you're gonna specifically do what? Put together a resume, you're
Look
gonna,
for jobs,
look for
volunteer jobs.
okay, do you have a resume?
Yeah,
Okay, the resume is a good resume.
it's a good resume, I don't know where it's at, I think it's in my storage bin, but
Okay, how about having it online? Do you have it online?
I don't want, when I get out, I want to spend a lot of time with my son.
Absolutely,
A lot of time doing what I want to do
absolutely.
and having fun, fishing, that kind of stuff.
But what about work?
I can't say that I don't need the money,
Right?
but I want to make my own hours.
Okay.
I want to volunteer.
All right, very good, very good. Bob, what about you? Give me a 1 week goal.
Same as last week I said,
Cleaning your apartment.
and not procrastinate on laundry, and I have one other one.
Okay?
I need to lose weight.
Okay.
I need to lose weight.
Are you in the healthy weight, the weight management program?
No.
That can be a goal, to see if you can get into the weight management
I mean, I'm
program.
not terribly overweight, but I'm.
You're not, you're
I
not.
am overweight, though.
But of course, we would like our leisure time to be used wisely. And you have to leave those pots alone, Bob. You gotta leave that extra amount of sugar. Is that a diet?
Candy I've cut out well on.
Okay.
Snack cakes for the most part I have.
Okay,
But I have had yogurt pretzels.
okay.
And that has the same sugar content as candy.
It does. It
Diet
does.
Mountain Dew, that has sugar in it.
It does. It has a
Other
sweetener.
carbonated drinks, and most of the sugar that I have is from carbonated drinks.
And you need to stop the carbonated
Now,
drink.
Diet Mountain Dew doesn't have that much sugar.
It's still.
Maybe not, but I get it from the snack bar every day I'm here in the morning.
Okay, okay, we're gonna work on that. Let that be a goal. Let that be a 1 month goal for you. Is in 1 month you're gonna stop drinking soda.
Cut down on it anyhow.
Cut down. All right. Well, we'll take what we can get. What about you, Melvin?
I'm just gonna, do some reading, take care of my reading. I got all that planned up today.
Is there something specific you're gonna read?
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
something specific.
I'm gonna read the, background of John Nash. He was
Okay.
a mathematics,
Okay.
specialist.
right.
I was gonna cruise off him. When I say cruise off him, when I come down off everything else, reading, exercising, then I lay back and read a little bit on him.
All right.
At a time.
Okay,
And after that, I done completed my cycle for the week.
okay, that's good.
That's the way I really function.
Okay, good.
Did he write a book,
Huh?
Nash? Did he write a book?
Yeah, he did a lot of
He wrote a
things.
book?
Yeah, I got it. I got
I'd like to
his
read it if you did.
documentary. I got it in here. You can read it. I'll give it to you today, but you can bring it back either Friday or Monday. It'll be good. I got it in the
Okay.
bag. I'll give it to you right in class.
That's outstanding. That's nice. See, we learn something every day.
Oh, sure.
Okay, hobbies. Let's talk about hobbies. What hobbies do we have? Bev, what hobbies do you have?
I play guitar and write
Guitar! Come on, play us a song.
songs. Sing me a song, young, the piano man.
Oh, come on. We sung that one. Give me a Whitney Houston song. Give me an Aretha Franklin song. Give me a song from Faith Hill.
And I will always love you.
All right. See, I respect the fact that you can actually open your mouth and do something funny and not take yourself as serious. That's why I do that. Make you sing something. Make you get up and dance. Something that you can look within yourself and not feel so uptight about. How about you?
I'm an art freak.
Okay. What do you do? Draw, sculpt, what?
Draw, sculpt, thinking of getting back into painting.
Okay. So within the next week, what can you do? Draw me a picture. Can you draw me a picture within the next week?
That's an art show that
Okay.
I'm putting 3 pieces into that show.
Are you?
Yeah.
I want you to bring us pictures of these art projects. You can just take a picture of them. It doesn't have to be nothing major. Okay, we'll look at them next week.
Okay.
Okay? How about you, Dustin? What hobby?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Fishing the pay lakes.
Okay.
Go get some big shovelhead catfish.
Shovelhead catfish. Wild caught.
Yeah.
Okay, if you catch some catfish and you want to get rid of them, I'm a fish fanatic. So, bring them to me. Bob, what hobbies do you have?
Baseball's my favorite sport.
Okay, do you play?
No.
Give me something you play.
Football's my second best favorite sport. Basketball's my third most favorite sport. Hockey's my fourth most favorite sport.
Do you play any sports? Why not?
Not any longer. I have no way of playing.
Why not?
I have no one to do this sports with.
You can find somebody to do sports with. You can you can look around here. I'm sure somebody would. I mean, I'll play tennis with you. That's my sport. Okay? So find somebody that'll get out there with you. That'll help you lose weight. That'll cover your exercise and leisure.
Sports causes people to lose weight.
It does.
Especially if it's baseball, football, basketball, hockey.
Which one you think you can learn, you can do?
Baseball's my favorite, and I think that'd be the best one.
How about finding a baseball league, a softball league, or something like that? How about look for that over the next month? Let's make that your monthly goal. Is to find an exercise regimen that you can do.
I do physical exercise by taking a lot of walks.
Okay, that's good. I appreciate
There's
that.
restaurants around where I live at that's up the streets.
How many days a week do you walk?
Almost every day when I go to those restaurants, I go to Walgreens that's near where I live in Curtis. Near
Excuse me.
shop there.
Excuse me. Melvin,
Yeah, shooting pools and playing chess.
I remember you saying you
I
like
was down
pool.
at the library last night. We played to almost to a close. I just be relaxed when I play because the guy said, "Man, don't you want the white?" I said, "No, I always play with the black because it's defense."
Right.
So I was just playing. I won a few, lost a few, and then all of a sudden this guy got on there. He was talking. I mean, he was just talking real bad. So I already know I got 4 patterns. I got 4 patterns in playing. 4 patterns.
Okay.
So I say, come on, man, I'm gonna play you one more game before we go. I said, this is called the 3-man shield. He
Okay.
said, man, bring it on, bring it on.
All right.
So look, I already know I had him because a 3-man shield destroys the left side of the chessboard.
Okay.
So I had him up there, he was like, man, what did you do?
All
So I said,
right.
that's called the 3-man shield. I whooped him and I said, I see y'all guys later. Say, make sure you show up tomorrow, man. So I'll be down there tonight because it's still open at 9 o'clock, and then tomorrow we go back to 6 o'clock. Tonight,
Okay.
it'll stay open to 9 o'clock. So that's what I do, shoot pool and play chess, real good.
All right, so
Hey, Ernest,
we're almost out of time, yes.
I wanted to say something about that.
What?
Tennis is my favorite sport.
Okay, well, come out and play with me one day. I play right down the hill at Wilmar Tavern Ridden Road.
Oh, I'm way out of shape.
I was out of shape when I first started back too. And one thing you have to remember,
If I'd have seen you 30 years ago, I would have taken you on.
I'll take you on too, man. The one thing I will say, I'll get it in a minute, because you'll be on camera. One thing I will say to everybody, you can only begin something. You have to begin. In order for something to work, you have to start at the beginning. Okay? My goal to you is find something, exercise and leisure, wellness, health and wellness, and start at the beginning. Doesn't have to be you go lift weights, 200-pound weights. It doesn't have to be you running a marathon. Start off with running a block. Just have a starting point. That's my wish for all of you, is to find something that you want to do, you like doing, and start doing it. Find a starting spot, and let there be a goal for you, is to find a starting spot on something you really like doing. Okay? Bob, one more question.
You can say, you can begin with the basics.
With the basics. Start off with stretching.
Those goals.
Right.
Do with basics.
Start off with stretching. The first thing I do before I exercise is I stretch. So start off with 5 minutes worth of stretching, then stretch it to 10 minutes. Make it a goal. This isn't the 8th dimension. This is one of your dimensions. Make this part of an active part of your life. And with that, we're going to end. Next week, we're going to work on education. We're going to talk about education. What we hope to accomplish. What goals we may have for the future when it comes to education.